Yay, everyone. So glad you're here. We have a treat in store for you tonight. We've got a bunch of people that have submitted videos over the last few weeks, and they're fascinating and interesting.
They're awesome.
And they're so cool. My name is Renee Witten, and this is
Susan Kiter, part of your music staff at First Unitarian of Oakland.
And Susan's going to give you some rules to follow now. So for the duration of our Zoom concert tonight.
Oh,
Susan?
But first we're going to say, we're so glad you're here. Clink. Okay, oh, and don't miss the bling.
You got to check out Susan's sweater here. She's got ornaments and light bulbs on the sweater with a bow and some bells. And it's pretty amazing 3D here in the room. I mean,
I can't sit back because I'll hurt someone.
It's overwhelming for me to look at it. But anyway.
Okay, so.
It's never out of style.
We're thrilled that you all are here, and I'm so delighted to be co-hosting.
I know, this is really fun. Last year I was not able to do this, and I know we're all wanting to be back in the sanctuary having an actual live concert. And hopefully in 2022 we'll be able to do that. I know a year ago I thought we'd be back in the sanctuary tonight, but here we are.
Soon, very soon.
Very soon we'll be back, and I'm hoping that next year we'll be able to do a proper live concert. But I don't want to diminish the quality of this one. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, you're going to be thrilled. We were thrilled. We are thrilled.
So what do they need to think about, Susan?
So as you saw, tonight's concert is being recorded. So if you would prefer to not have your beautiful visage, your face, recorded, please keep your video off. There will be opportunities to applaud, but otherwise please remain muted all the time. As we know, Zoom is not a great opportunity for group vocalization, so please remain muted during the concert. And we will let you know there are multiple opportunities where we're all going to unmute. We get to greet each other, and we also get to applaud our performers because these videos are just awesome. So we will cue you when it's time for you to unmute, and then remind you please to mute. And then I think I'm going to move on and ask Pastor Ninon if they would like to say a welcome and a greeting for this evening.
Yes, thank you. I'm so glad to see you all here to share together in this experience. And I really appreciate what we just heard about. Hopefully next year we'll be back in the building. And we know things will keep changing, but we'll keep our eye on that goal. Every year I write at least one poem about Christmas specifically. So I'd like to share that poem with you tonight for our opening. It's called It Doesn't Seem Like Much. It doesn't seem like much. One emperor, one mandate, one census, two young people traveling, and a young woman pregnant and feeling every bump on the road, every vertebra of the tired donkey, and arriving to their destination late in the purple night, lit by one bright star, and so many cold shoulders. No, they said, no room here. Not good news for someone so near. And what about the backache and the contractions? Near to giving birth. And sometimes that moment is exalted as the advent arrival of the liberator. But the truth is that dullness of heart and flatness of courage is the same as the no. The same as cold shoulders, as rolling eyes, and doors blithely thrown shut. No angel, no astrologer, no star, and no sheep can convince a heart closed to the natural yes of people around us, neighbor, kin, and about to be friend. What can we liberate if we cannot see the journey as an example of our own? Make ready the space. Throw open the door. Love as though there is no other medicine. What if you are not a righteous innkeeper, but instead the manger, the stable, the haven of rest? So may we live. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Pastor Ninan. Inspiring words. Thank you so much.
That was great. Thank you.
Well, Susan, anything else, any business that we need to take care of before we begin here?
I don't think so. I think without further ado, we may just get started here.
Let's get started. Our first performers to open the concert tonight are Sarah Letzen and her mom, Barbara Myers. They'll be singing a traditional French carol called Sing We Now of Christmas, and it's really interesting because you're going to be hearing more than two voices. This is an amazing video. Here we go.
Sing we now of Christmas, sing we all know well. Sing our thankful praises, let our voices swell. Noel, the babe is born, Noel. Noel, Noel. Sing we all know well. Sing Noel, sing Noel. Shepherds in the fields watched over the flocks by night. We sing Noel, sing Noel, sing Noel, sing. We made a glorious sight. We Noel, Noel, the babe is born, Noel. We sing Noel, sing Noel, sing Noel, sing Noel, sing. Wise men from the east did travel from afar to the lowly manger, guided by a star. Sing we Noel, the babe is born, Noel, Noel. Sing we now of Christmas, sing we all know well. Sing we all know well, sing we all know well, sing we all know well, Noel, Noel, sing of Christmas, sing Noel, sing we hear, sing we all know well, sing our voices, come sing loud and clear. Sing we Noel, the babe is born, Noel, the babe is born. Sing we now of Christmas, Noel, 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 sing we all, sing we all, sing we all, come sing we now of Christmas, come sing we all, Noel, 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 sing we Noel.
Wow, amazing.
That was fantastic.
That was polyphonic heaven for me. So anyway, fantastic. Fantastic.
That's amazing. How many people were there singing that?
I don't know. It was the magic of tech.
That's amazing. Great job, Sarah and Barbara.
Okay, Susan.
Now we're going to hear an astonishing creation by our very own Vincent Raines, our technical magician every Sunday. He and a surprise guest are going to be performing Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy from the Nutcracker by Tchaikovsky. Watch closely. You are going to be delighted.
better and better.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. Vince, that is so wonderful.
And I love the way that he rocked that head bling too. Did you notice that?
Don't miss the
That
tiaras.
was amazing.
Heavens. That was wonderful. And a feat of technological wizardry. Now we get to hear from Claudine Tong, from Xavier and Nina. They are going to be performing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Johnny Marks with a very special edition. Here we go.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Again, just I love it.
It was so
Wonderful.
fun.
Wonderful.
Oh gosh.
Well, we're going to change direction here, and we're going to be going into the classical world for our next number. This is going to be Crescendo Choir performing the very famous Hallelujah Amen from the oratorio Judas Maccabeus by George Frederick Handel.
Here we go. The mighty Crescendo Choir.
It wouldn't be Christmas without Handel. So here we go.
Nope.
All right, Susan.
So now, our first sing-along, while we have to remain muted, I am sorry. The trick for this is that... Thank you for joining. This is a pop-up crescendo choir that gathered one sunny afternoon, and we recorded Santa Claus is Coming to Town. So while you remain muted, we invite you to sing along with us. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, our first sing-along. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not shout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes, he is.
He's making a list, he's checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not shout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to Santa Claus is coming to Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, everyone. This is the first point in our concert where everyone gets to unmute and give a nice big round of applause for the performers that have been sharing the music so far. Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you, Renee. And the good news is that now we're going to give us all 2 minutes to meet and greet, because I know we are a beloved community of friends far and near, and even the people we don't know, you are still friends far and near. So take a moment, maybe go in gallery view if you aren't already, and please feel free to greet your neighbor, to say hello to people you've never met before. Enjoy seeing all of these beloved faces. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello,
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Vicky, Steve, hey, Marcy, Corliss,
Hi.
Janet. Thank you for all your good work recently.
Yeah.
Mickey. Hi, Mickey and Tom.
Hi, Steve, Mickey. Corliss.
Hi,
Hester.
Good to
Hi.
Hello, John.
Hi, Hester.
And Laurel.
Hi, Rebecca Mittermeier.
Hi, Ron.
Hello, the other
Hi,
Mittermeier.
Corliss.
Yeah.
Debbie.
You're brilliant, and so is your twin.
Lisa. Hi, Carol.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Marcy.
Our Lisa and Jean
Hi,
Sarah.
Hello.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Maria.
Sarah and
Hi,
David.
Stephen.
Wow.
And Jean. Catherine, Stephen, Janet.
For the line into the candy.
Joe
Laurel.
and
Hello. Hello.
Bev, you're here. Hi, Ron.
Yay. Oh, there's
Hi,
Valerie. Welcome, Valerie.
Hi,
Hi,
Leslie.
Judith.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Woohoo. Oh, yep, we're good. All right. So now, beloveds, we're going to remute. That was great. Yes, I agree. A great cacophony. Cacophony. And no more adult beverage for Susan.
Okay, I think we're ready to continue.
Yes, we are.
We're going to go in another little direction here. Our next artist is Richard Burrell. The piano stylings of Richard Burrell at the piano, playing Vince Guaraldi's Christmas Time is Here. And Richard has a special guest with him.
In the Santa hat. I forgot.
I know, and even his keyboard was red for Christmas. I'm very impressed.
And don't miss the skeleton had a gift too.
Yeah,
Very, very, very old wise man.
bearing gifts.
Yep.
So,
Okay, now we're going to have our community's own persisters, who are comprised of Sharon Dolan, Nita Crow, Sarah Watts, Susan McKenna, and Jossie Kelleher. And they are going to be singing Hallelujah by My Muse. Enjoy!
Every time I feel this way, this old familiar sinking, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. It's been said, and I do believe, as you ask, so shall you receive. So take from me these troubles, bring me sweet release, where the river will never run dry. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. There is a river in this heart of hearts, with the knowingness of my highest good. I am willing, I will do my part, where the river will never run dry. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. Where the river will never run dry. This river will never run dry.
Wonderful.
Lovely. And in the sanctuary.
In the sanctuary, it's really great seeing people making music in there. Hopefully we'll be back in there soon doing the same thing. I can't wait.
Soon, soon, soon.
And I just want to say that, it's so great hearing all of these great singers and performers tonight. It took a lot. You're seeing the end result of a lot of stops and starts with these videos. It probably took many, many hours for each of these videos to occur. So I just want to, make that statement about all of the work that our performers have put into this for you tonight. And we'll have another moment where we can all applaud the next group. Let's move on. And we have, back by popular demand, hugely successful last year. So glad they agreed to come back. Sherry Weston Vigil and her husband Vince Vigil singing the Christmas song by Mel Torme and Robert Wells. Sherry and Vince.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Thank you, Sherry and Vince.
Now we get to hear the lovely stylings of Susan McKenna and Stefan Schneider, who are going to sing Los Peces en el Río, which is a Ladino song for Hanukkah. Enjoy.
La Virgen se está peinando entre cortina y cortina. Los cabellos son de oro y el peine de plata fina. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río. Mira cómo beben al ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el agua al ver al Dios nacer. La Virgen lleva una rosa en su divina pechera que se la dio San José antes que el niño naciera. mira cómo beben los peces en el río. Mira cómo beben al ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el agua al ver al Dios nacer. La Virgen va caminando solita, que no tiene pa' compañía el niño de la manita. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río. Mira cómo beben al ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el agua al ver al Dios nacer. La Virgen lava pañales y las tiende en el romero, los pajaritos cantando y el romero floreciendo. Pero mira cómo beben los peces en el río. Mira cómo beben al ver al Dios nacido. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el agua al ver al Dios nacer. Beben y vuelven a beber los peces en el agua al ver al Dios nacer.
Wonderful.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Although it may not be a Hanukkah song. I don't think I got that right.
And
It's not. It's a Spanish villancico. It's a Christmas carol from Spain.
Thank you.
and it's about the fish in the river, but I heard some dogs barking. There's dogs in the river too, right? I don't know. Anyway.
That was the rhythmic session.
Ask Stefan about that.
Yes.
Los perros en el río. Okay. All right, let's move on. You can't keep a good carol down, so it's time to do a sing-along. We're going to do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Crescendo Choir. Let's hit it.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed like a flashlight. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names like Pinocchio. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? You bet! Then all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you'll go down in history. Like a lava!
So great, so
That
great.
was wonderful.
It's time for everybody to unmute and give a nice round of applause for our second group of performers. Let's do it.
Encore.
This is so fun. I'm having a great time. This is like the best thing, having all of you in my living room. It's just amazing. All right, Susan, I think we're ready
Can we
for.
come over when we can all get together? Can we come to your living room when we can all get together in person? Not so much. I'll bring wine.
I'll call you about that.
And chocolate.
Okay.
And chocolate.
Okay.
Okay. So now, let's see. Now for something classical-ish. This is going to feature yours truly. Renee and I are going to be performing The Little Road to Bethlehem by Michael Head with words by Margaret Rose. And this is about a traveler walking down the road at sunset and watching the lambs coming home, hearing the sheep bells. And then this traveler gets to hear Mary lullabying her newborn child. I hope that you enjoy it.
As I walked down the road at set of sun, the lambs were coming homeward one by one. I heard a sheep bell softly calling them along the little road to Bethlehem. Beside an open door as I drew nigh, I heard sweet Mary sing a lullaby. She sang about the lambs at close of day, and rocked her tiny king among the hay. Across the air a silver sheep bell rang. The lambs are coming home, sweet Mary sang. Your star of gold is shining in the sky. So sleep, my little king, oh lullaby. As I walked down the road at set of sun, the lambs were coming homewards one by one. I heard a sheep bell softly calling them along the little road to
Thank you for doing that with me, Susan.
Thank you. I'll applaud you.
And I'll applaud you. And now we get to hear from Susan McKenna one more time with a marvelously atmospheric, expressive another Ladino song. This is entitled Hanukkah, so it is about Hanukkah. And Susan, you can correct me about that if I'm
That
wrong.
was totally right.
Okay, thank you. Also, all of a sudden, the voice from nowhere. Okay, thank you, Susan. This is an amazing. I love this. It just puts you in a very introspective, meditative space. So it's perfect place in the concert for this number right now. Let's hear Susan.
La 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 la
la la la la la la la la la la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de felicidad. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de felicidad. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de cantar. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de cantar. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de bailar. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de bailar. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de felicidad. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, 8 días de felicidad. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Wonderful. Loved it. Really, really nice.
It was beautiful.
I felt like I was right there in Susan's living room. Really beautiful. Okay, and now for the dynamic duo together again. Corliss Smith and Claudia Morgans.
Doing something completely different.
And that would be Pete Seeger's Give Me That Old Time Religion. Take it away, Corliss and Claudia.
Here's a fun song by Pete Seeger. Please sing along during the chorus. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with Aphrodite, even though she's rather flighty. She wears a see-through nightie, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with Zarathustra. We'll pray just like we used to. I'm a Zarathustra booster, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with the Egyptians, build pyramids to keep our crypts in, cover subways with inscriptions, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me enough for me. We will pray with those old druids. They drink fermented fluids, waltzing naked through the woods, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. Old Odin we will follow, in the fighting we will wallow, to end up in Valhalla, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. Let me follow dear old Buddha, for there is nobody cuter. He comes in plaster, wood, and pewter, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. Hare Krishna gets a laugh on when he sees me dressed in saffron, with my hair only half on, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. I'll arise at early morning, when my love gives me the warning that the solar age is dawning, and that's good enough for me. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me.
That was lovely.
So lovely. So just simple, really simple and beautiful.
The words crack me up. Oh, stars. Okay, now we have a special treat. We're going to hear from Ingrid Mittermeier and Orhan Hosten Mittermeier. They're going to be doing a German traditional song, and pardon me, I'll do my best on this, called Klingglöckchen. And this is a real treat. Enjoy.
Hello, this is Orhan and I'm Ingrid, and we are happy to share a German Christmas song with you from our German heritage. The song is called Klingglöckchen, which means ring little bells. And it's about ringing in anticipation of Christmas coming. Okay. Klingglöckchen, klingelingeling, Klingglöckchen, kling. Lasst mich rein, ihr Kinder, ist so kalt der Winter. Öffnet mir die Türen, lasst mich nicht erfrieren. Kling,
love the recorder.
They're so wonderful.
Such a great sound. Mother and son, love it.
Oh, great job.
Well, Susan, I think it's time for another round of applause for our previous group. Let's all unmute and do it.
Everybody can unmute.
Woo! Yay! Thank you.
So wonderful.
I like that.
Wunderbar.
Great job. Wonderful.
And so we can all mute again, and we're going to be hearing our last number now. So
our last song. So please mute yourselves one last time. We are going to have one last song this evening. After this song concludes, then everybody can, we'll invite you to unmute again, and then we're going to hang out for a while if you'd like to stay and chat, say hi, greet people, do those types of nice things, because we're so glad that you came tonight. And we're going to end with another sing-along. This is going to be We Wish You a Merry Christmas, a traditional English carol. And again, this is performed by the Pop-Up Crescendo Choir, but while you remain muted, we invite you to join with the singing. And we're just thrilled that you came tonight, and it's been really fun.
It's been so fun, and I know the performers are so thrilled that you're all here supporting them. So thank you all again. Let's sing.
Yes.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas! Happy Hanukkah! Happy solstice!
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes, happy holidays. Be safe, be well. We're so glad you joined us tonight in Renee's living room, in your living rooms. You are invited to unmute and to hang out with us longer if you wish. Thank you again so much for joining us. Pastor Ninan, do you want to say anything in closing?
Well, I want to echo the sentiment in the chat. Music team, thank you. Thank you for showing up to gather our community, to gather this beautiful expression, and to really show some of the things that are special about our congregation. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Ninan.
Yeah, so much. Okay, we'll see you all in the new year in the church or live streaming. It's been such a thrill to have you all here tonight.